Hello, everybody. And yes, today's topic is why must toddlers be so whiny? Now, understand, I am not talking about little children here. I'm talking about adult toddlers. You know, one of the things I've learned since the internet came along and I first started playing some FPS games online and interacting with people. And then came along MySpace and Facebook and so forth. Hey, Nerdy, how you doing? And now YouTube. I kept running into these people that, from their actions and their language, I thought were teenagers. And then I'd find out they were 30, 40 years old, whatever. And let me just checking. Okay. Um, what was I saying? Oh, you know, and I thought, oh, they're not really teenagers, they just act like it. But lately, I've noticed there's also people, especially out here in the YouTube world, that are supposedly adult, but they act like little children. They don't even act like teenagers. Um, and I'm not talking about anybody in particular. There's a bunch out there who are big crybabies. Actually, I mean, I've lived a long time. I was born during the Roosevelt administration. I'm talking about Teddy, not Franklin. Um, so I've seen a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of whiny little bitches. And the worst I've seen actually is in the White House right now. Well, no, he's probably not actually in the White House right now. He's probably at his private golf course where he just loves to charge the Secret Service to protect his stupid ass. But yeah, guys like that are supposed to be adults and are whiny. I mean, did you see him with Zelensky? You have to thank me. You have to thank me constantly. Please thank me. And again, now let's bring this back to, like the YouTubers that some of us know who are the same ways, who are like constantly asking you to kiss their ass and thank them for whatever it is they're supposed to have done. And, they get upset at little things like if somebody who frequents their channel goes to another channel they don't like, then it's like, I'm sorry, Mr. Carey, you're not allowed back here anymore. Just as an example, I'm just pulling names out of the air. Um, or they there's people who get all upset about things like, well, I've seen people who love to brag about the patriotism of January Sixers, but they were too cowardly to haul their fucking ass down there themselves. Yeah, way to support the morons that you say you support. There's people like that. Oh my God, I could go on with YouTube. These people who, I mean, they decide to spend their whole day in their basement on YouTube. And I know I should talk, but fuck you. I worked for 50 years. I'm allowed to be retired now. Instead of these guys who could be out there working, they're still young enough. But no, I'll send my wife out, you know. Yeah, people like that. Or again, I don't want to mention names like, I don't know, you guys remember Vegas Vips? Haven't seen him around for a while. The man with 1,000 sock accounts who, if somebody made a sock account about him, he immediately reports them to YouTube. And reporting to YouTube, I've heard of this sort of thing also. Um, Somebody does a little video talking about a person. They might not even mention them, not even mention them by name, but they might. And they'll actually um, use that person's own words against them. But that person is so insecure and cowardly, he has to report the person to YouTube and try to get them thrown off YouTube. Doesn't always work, by the way. But yeah, I don't know. It's sad that there's these people out there calling themselves adults, calling themselves American even. But there it is. And so, yeah, that's what I wanted to say about this. Hopefully, I'm going to get a hold of my buddy Finkel, who's neither a toddler or an adolescent. He's just a rambler, and see if he wants to go live for a while tonight. But I'm going to shut this down because I think I said most of what I wanted to say on this topic. So, hey, see you all later. Thanks for watching, and try to grow up, huh?
And that's the way it is.